Well, hello, Scorpio, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot reading for January 12th through the 18th, 2026. I do hope everyone's doing well this week, and if you would be so kind to subscribe, like, and hype to help support the channel. And a reminder, these are general readings. So let's just dive in. Let's see what's coming through, what crystal is being suggested for Scorpio, what does Scorpio need for the week. Apophyllite, your connection. This is your third eye, your crown chakras, your connection to your spirit guides, your angels, spirit source. And your third eye chakra is your intuition, your inner guidance, your perception on things. So strong indication here, and it seems to be the trend for this week to really trust in your intuition and that guidance that's coming through. Let's see what Archangel Michael has to say here. What's coming through for Scorpio? And we had one flip out. All right. Scorpio, it's saying step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. Okay, what's your inner guiding voice telling you? I really love this message for you, Scorpio, and I'm really kind of focused on the number 30 here. 3 is new beginnings. Something is coming together to create something new. And with the 0, it's amplifying that energy. So definitely seeing the message there about stepping into the spotlight, take center stage. So let's see what your message is from Shaman's Dream. What's coming through for Scorpio? We have Horseman, Herald of Change. Well, we have that number 30 again here. So the message with the Horseman is about good news. There is a bit of a caution here. This is about spreading good news. Everybody already knows the bad news. So it's an indication, Scorpio. It's your responsibility. Stepping up to the plate to be the bearer of good news and show the glass half full rather than the glass half empty. So this is becoming a herald of the positive. So it's about putting away the fatalistic attitude, the dire predictions, the dreadful expectations about the world or anything, around your life. This is a time to, the year of the fire horse, to proclaim that you've risen from the dead, so to speak. Awakened from a long slumber, and you're back on the world stage. The show is on again. So are you hearing the call? Because with the apophyllite crystal, and this is concerning your third eye and your crown chakras, the world is needing your positive outlook on things, stepping into the spotlight, being that herald for change, creating that positive light and holding the light for others. So beautiful cards and energy. You've got a job to do, Scorpio. All right, let's see what's coming through with the tarot for the week. Messages and guidance for Scorpio, please. What's coming through? What does Scorpio need to hear? But that's a pretty big message with your oracle cards there. Stepping into the spotlight. That's too many cards. Flip out. And being that herald of change, positive change. Using your intuitive gifts and talents to hold the light. Be that light worker. All right, let's see what's coming through. We have the Knight of Rods. So this is the Knight of Wands It's almost feeling like you're on a mission. The Knights bring in movement, change, and development. We have the King of Cups. Very calm water in the background. So really keeping those emotions in check, Scorpio. This is your card, your energy. So we're getting people that might be, you might be running into to help you in some way, shape, or form. And we have the Major Arcana card, the World, where you're letting go of what no longer resonates for you. Maybe you're just simply tired of the woe is me everywhere around you. You're going to create that positive change here. The World card is like stepping through a portal and releasing the old to welcome in the new. So we did have the number 30 coming up twice. And if we look, the apophyllite crystal is number 3. So that new beginnings and being very much wanting to project like a new energy out into the world. So really like that messaging coming through. So it's kind of like calling all light workers, stepping into the spotlight, be that change. You know, if you don't like how things are, change it. And remember, law of attraction here, Scorpio, because, you know, what you put out comes right back around. So if you're putting out constant negative talk, woe is me, that's exactly what's going to keep continuing surrounding you. So in the midst of all this chaos, and we do have chaos in the world, the light workers are trying to keep that balance. Okay, let's see. What is pairing up with the Knight of Rods? Ooh, we have the Knight of Swords. Really meaning business. And what's pairing up with the King of Cups? Getting your wish. And pairing up, wow, the World and the Tower. Woo. Overall energy, though, got the Ace of Rods, the Ace of Wands here. So there's opportunity for change and growth. Something new coming in. So let's talk about, you know, the Knight of Wands here and the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Rods or Wands, very passionate energy. It's what you really feel, what you want to do to change things up. Fire, very fiery energy. And the Knight of Swords, your intellect, your communication, how you're going to be taking action here, but how are you going to communicate as well? So this is really, and look at, you can see, you know, you can see he's headed towards the Tower. You know, what needs to change? The Tower can be pulling down the destruction of what you're just fed up with. It's usually negative, fear-based, evil. We've got 2 knights here. Can be representing, you know, your gifts, your talents, as there's an indication here, your strong connection with your psychic abilities, your intuitive power that you have, stepping into the spotlight, and certainly, you know, a herald of change here. So the Knights make that happen. Now with the King of Cups, this is really keeping your wits about you, your emotions. And in that aspect then, with the 9 of Cups, this is certainly working hard towards what you want. This is the wish fulfillment card coming in. So pretty big cup here, what you're going after. Looking for that peace, you know, taking the lead. This is stepping into the spotlight and getting exactly the result that you wanted. Getting your wish, getting the intention, the word out, the positive vibes. So whatever it is that you possibly do for a living, or possibly on the side, you might belong to a certain group, organization, you're making a positive mark on the world. Now with the World card in the Tower, this is really the destruction of what needs to go. And Scorpio, you're one of the best zodiac signs for knowing what needs to go. There's no question about it. So with the World card, this is letting that release go, helping to eliminate what needs to fall away, what needs to just crumble. So we've got all this fire and brimstone and lightning, and there will be people falling from power. So stepping through this portal, out with the old and in with the new, and that is definitely coming in. Very strong energy here. Can mean that towards the end of the week, there could be some really significant change. You might be a part of the group, or the groups that are getting together to try to voice how they feel. You could be taking the lead in regards to that. But definitely, very strong indication here. You're going to be using your gifts, your talents this week in a positive way. This is for good. This is for, leading the way, positive light. The world needs to hear. You have a message that the world needs to hear. So sharing your wisdom with the rest of the world. Wow. There's an opportunity here, of good news, success with the Ace of Wands sitting here. But very dramatic cards and energy of the power that you hold, Scorpio. Whatever it is that you do, don't underestimate your psychic ability, how intuitive you are, and use that to make a difference, make a change, keeping things very upbeat, positive, helping to what needs to crumble and fall away. That is the greed, the evil, the people in power. So very much for some Scorpios, you're part of those groups we see coming together to march for a cause. So that certainly could be something that you're involved with this week. But wow, really trying to make a change, taking the lead, and things will go well. You'll put out very positive energy, and I like the horseman coming in as we're in the year of the fire horse. You're going to make a difference, not only this week, but I think this year as well, Scorpio. Okay, let's see what Divine Door is showing up for you. Okay. Oh, look at this. Interesting. Okay. Yes. See if I can get it to focus. Kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and fly. Okay. There you go. This is, again, look at this. Taking center stage. Look at this. You are meant to take this center stage, this spotlight. So time to share your wisdom this week, Scorpio, in some way, shape, or form. All right, that is the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me and sending you love and abundance. Make it a great week.